started here. Welcome to Finlay's Irish Pub, and let's give a round of applause to Darla and Gary for another exciting venue here in Madison County. My name is Patty Levins, and I'm with the Madison County Alliance, and welcome for being here, and we're just so excited to celebrate with you guys. I'm getting ready to turn this over to introduce Mayor Broderick Jr. with a few words from him.
Well, thank you, Patty. And yeah, for everybody knows out there, this mic feeds to the camera. It's not a PA, so all of us up here will try to speak up a little bit. Welcome, folks, to another great grand opening. Thanks to Darla and Gary Sallee. I was just telling Darla before we started, I said, didn't we do this a while ago? She says, no more. But anyway, we'll see. No, I can tell you from the viewpoint of the city of Anderson, Gary and Darla have been extremely instrumental, as you all know, in bringing a lot of great business and a lot of energy into our community, particularly in our downtown area. And we really appreciate everything they do. Let's give them a hand. So obviously we're here in this great building that has a long history. It really does tie into in many ways an Irish culture and heritage, formerly the home of the Knights of Columbus, which I actually have been a member of for forever. And I can tell you that over the years, particularly on the 17th of March, there's always a lot of activity down here. And most of you all know that. You've come here year in, year out and supported the Knights of Columbus over the years. And so when they decided to move on from this facility, it really was appropriate that they chose Darla and Gary to take over the facility and to turn it into something that's going to be really, really cool. And so on behalf of the city of Anderson, I'd like to thank them, but I also want to ask Darla and Gary a couple of questions. Obviously, you guys are known for having put up some pop-ups over time. You obviously took over the Toast and turned it back into a great first-class restaurant. And now, of course, you decided to take on this great Irish pub. So tell us how you got the vision, what you were thinking, and how you basically talked Gary into it.
You have no idea how accurate that is. I have always wanted an Irish pub for 20 years probably. The Toast was never on my radar, but I always wanted a pub where you could just have a large area where you could really have a lot of music and wonderful friends to come together and spend time together. So that's what we were able to do here. And the Finlays, lots of people have asked about that, where'd the name come from, and that's my mother's maiden name. And her grandparents came from Ireland to escape the potato famine. And so they came to Minnesota and were just beautiful people who cared deeply about community and loved the Lord. They're just fantastic people. And their son was a pastor, and he died at an early age. And so my mom lived with them for a considerable amount of time. So that's the story. And my brother back here is also is important for me to have him here with us today too, because he shares that same heritage. So.
Well, again, congratulations. And you really didn't get into a lot of what happened to Gary in the meantime. But so I guess I'll go to Gary. So, Gary, your arms look like they're not broke. But anyway, go ahead and tell us about how this all came about from your end.
I think, as you know, Mayor, Darla's a really good salesperson. and she comes up with these concepts, and she develops them, and then she sells them. And usually they're built around what's good for the community. She's never once come to me and said, let's do this because it's good for us. She always says, this is going to be good for the community. Let's build it. And I always say, I hope we break even because we need the money.
and that is his Irish prayer for today. So keep that in mind. No, again, congratulations. You might let everybody know, obviously, we're here today, and then on the 17th, you're going to have another big event. So you might talk a little bit about that for the folks at home.
Sure. We're starting at 4 p.m. on the 17th on St. Patrick's Day, and the 78s will be here in concert, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really looking forward to it. And today we just have two things from the menu, but on St. Patty's Day we'll have the full menu and all of the drinks and everything. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'd love to introduce the folks around.
I want you to go ahead and do that. I'm going to hand this to you and let you do it because I know you know how to do this. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure you all know what a fantastic team that we have here, and this does not happen without these incredible people. So Mary is she is the manager at the Toast, and we have been meeting for months now, just the four of us right here, and when Gary can join us. And this is like a superpower team. I'm going to tell you, these people are fantastic and are like family, and she has just done so many wonderful things at the Toast, and we're so grateful for her. And this is our chef, Jack, who has many fans here, so, yeah, and his family. That's right. He is absolutely phenomenal. He does an amazing job. We've just been so thrilled, and he is giving you all the authentic Irish food that you could ever want. And the really cool thing about Jack is it's not just how good he is in the kitchen. He is an absolutely phenomenal human, just a beautiful person, and I'm so thankful that we get to work with him. And then and then this is my son Ben, and he came back from Colorado to help us make this happen, and it wouldn't have happened without him. I just have to tell you that we are so grateful for you and what he has done in this space. We didn't know how to do anything. We had the dream and the vision. We told him what we were thinking, and the guy somehow brought it together and in time. So we, like last night, 10:30 barely. So just so grateful to you, Ben, for, first of all, my mom heart is grateful that you're back in Indiana, but also for what you've done for us. And then Christy, carrying on the heritage. Christy Couch, my daughter, is back here, and she, of course, is helping out in bartending today. So we just got great family all around us, and lots of Irish folk, and we're grateful for all of them. Do you want to add anything? I just took the microphone.
No. You've pretty much handled it, other than we have a full menu starting tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Not just Tuesday.
So you can come back, celebrate the 4-day St. Patrick's Day weekend starting tomorrow.
Can I just say one more thing?
Darla has one more thing to say.
So that brotherly love back there, love it. My mom had, when we were growing up, she had this hallway that lined a set of stairs, and she had all these plaques up and down the stairs, and as a kid, I would sit on the top of the stairs and look at the plaques. And one of the plaques was an Irish blessing, and it's one we've all heard before, but I just want to read it to you. But before I do, I just want to point out right through there, my dad is right there, and I'm so grateful to have him here today, and that he's in good enough health to be here. So I'm blessed to have him here today. So may the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. So that's for my mom, and it's for you, and it's for Finlay's.
So I too have something.
And then Rick Vale has something.
There once was a Darla so bold, with a dream that was lively and old. In Andersontown, she turned heads all around, opening Finlay's with stories retold.
Oh, very good. Let's one more time give a big hand to Gary and Darla and her entire family and all of her friends, and also to all of you for coming out and being so much of a part of Anderson.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to turn it over to Patty, who's going to introduce Rick Vale.
Thank you, Mayor. Rick Vale from Central Christian Church here in Anderson has such a great relationship with Darla and Gary, and I think he was part of the whole design of the logo and things, wasn't he? So,
isn't it great?
Super creative, but he's going to do a prayer blessing for Finlay's today.
Let's pray together. This is a specific blessing for this place. God of welcome and friendship, bless Finlay's Irish Pub. Make her a place filled with good company, kind words, and generous hearts. Make this place a place of warmth and honest conversation. May her tables never be empty and the laughter never fade. May this be a place where strangers become friends and friends become family. Bless the work of those who labor here. Give them strength and wisdom and the patience of Job, so that all who share bread and drink at these tables would leave in peace and good cheer. God bless Finlay's and all who make their way through her doors. May joy dwell here always. Amen.
Thank you. I believe now that we are going to have a toast. Is that correct, Darla?
Oh, yes, there's way more of you than there are little toasts, but this is little green beer toast. So we say sláinte is the Irish greeting, and it means good health. So this is for you for good health, sláinte. And I am not drinking this.
All right, everybody, can you help me with the 3, 2, 1 countdown? 3, 2, 1.
Harder.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for being here.